Good morning, everybody. What are we doing? We are doing Romans chapter 4 to 7. Well, it's actually afternoon because, yeah, um, it's afternoon. So it's Romans chapter 4 to 7. And Paul gives us just an incredible image here. He says that sin has become a dethroned monarch. It's a monarch that has been dethroned. It is something that ruled over us. But Jesus came in and broke that rule. He broke that reign of sin, the power of sin over us. And there's just an incredible image you have of Jesus coming in as the true king. He dethrones, he takes away the authority, the power of sin over us. And he did that so that we would have freedom to make a choice. Now, that's the part that we sometimes don't understand and mess up with. We have a choice. We have been freed so that sin no longer has a monopoly. Dethroned. The throne has been moved away, gone from sin. But now we have a choice. Now we have the freedom to choose. And that's what Scripture talks about, the freedom that we have been given. We've been given freedom to decide who will reign over us. Because we've been designed for this relationship. We've been designed, we are not a go-it-alone creature whatsoever. We are designed that there's going to be something that rules over us. And Paul refers to it's either going to be the destroying powers of sin, or it's going to be the righteousness of Christ. One of those is going to rule over us, but we now have the freedom because sin has been dethroned. Sin has been dethroned. So that's good. We have that freedom. We get to choose. Who are we letting to rule over us? That's the real question. Who do we allow to rule over us? Who do we choose as our monarch? There's only one true king, but we can choose to allow someone else to rule over us, as Adam and Eve. See, Adam and Eve made a choice. They chose to listen to Satan over God. They chose to make Satan their God. They listened to him. They trusted him. They followed his instruction. And humanity has been under that rule ever since. And that's why Jesus came. Because that's a false prince. And he came to rescue us from that power so that we now have a choice. And we need to choose wisely. So that's a good question. Do you allow your desires to rule over us? Because our desires tend to go towards the monarchy of sin. Do we allow our desires? Do we allow them to control us? Do we allow the wrong thinking to control us? Do we allow those wrong emotions to control us? That's a good question. Is Jesus really our king? We claim he is. We say he is. But is he really our king? Can we see that in our thinking? Can we see that in our behavior? Can we see that in our words? Can we see that in our understanding, our world perspective? Can we see that in all these things? And if he isn't, then what have we chosen? What have we chosen? Do we pretend so we can get what we want? Yeah, those are good questions. I'm going to leave that with you. So good questions. Consider it. Is he really our king? But understand this. He has dethroned sin from your life. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And just be open to him. God bless.